Okay, we're gonna give this a try, but there'll probably be a lot of background noise because the dogs and etc. So I know people are gonna ask questions about the J-pole, and I have no idea about anything. There was already a question about the stub being in the PVC pole, and was that for insulation? And no, that was not for insulation. That was just for convenience and temporary placement for my deck. And then these things, what are these things you got from Amazon?
That's a SO239 bulkhead connector.
Okay, and I'll have him send me the Amazon link and I'll put that in the description box. So he bought these from Amazon. And then this, you just put the spotty, for the love of God, go. You just put these in that's not a dog toy. Go. Go. You just, does it twist in there? Or you soldered it in there?
Soldered it in.
You soldered it in. Was this a certain length? This wasn't necessarily a certain length because you cut it off on
right,
here.
It's long enough, right? You solder it on there and then you can trim it off.
Okay.
It's easier to work with because it's a big piece of metal. You can clamp it or whatever, or wrap it around to hold it in place to solder. It's not easy.
Okay. And then you said about this T, something about this T.
Oh, on that one, because the 70 centimeter J-pole is so small, a street L works better than a standard elbow because you can keep this distance shorter in between the two stub and the main vertical element. So the elbow fits inside of the T, whereas the standard elbow, you'd have to have a little piece of pipe in between them.
Oh, so this, you're talking about shorter distance.
Yeah,
okay.
That elbow is
this
great for the job.
Okay, so that's an elbow and that's a T.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I'm not going to go into all your measurements, blah, 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 for these, but I know that when you were here, you were checking it on your meter.
Yeah.
And then trimming some off the top.
Yes.
This is much longer than the bottom. Do you want to say something briefly about that?
No, I don't know what to say.
Okay. And so then this, you just soldered this piece here.
Yeah. Ground the corner off, using standard means, and then to keep it, if you lay the flat long side against it, it's just a longer contact point. I tried to make the contact point smaller, just to be more accurate in the
that in there.
Yeah, to be more accurate in the location of the feed point, I guess.
Okay, and then this, you moved this, I think, a couple times.
No.
Basically, like how high or low you were going to put it on the thing?
Yes. Yes, it's a fixed distance. Moving it up and down will change the SWR drastically. Because you're changing the impedance or the number of ohms, let's say. Where it's at right now is about 50 ohms, and if you moved it up towards the top, it might turn into something like 200.
Okay. So this distance up and down is important, and then this being parallel. In my video, it doesn't always look parallel, but that's my phone. This must be parallel. And this distance between.
Yeah, it's all pretty much got to be set numbers.
Okay.
There's calculators online.
Okay, calculators online to tell you how much these distances have to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can get there's plenty of examples too.
Okay, and then there's where it was cut off and soldered. Okay, so just in case anybody has questions about his J-pole when he's not here, because I don't have a clue about any of this. I just watch and have no idea what's going on. So that's the homemade J-pole for here. It can be hung in trees. The stub can be placed on a metal kind of post, which probably wouldn't be ideal, but the PVC was not for insulation because this is not reactive. He said when he touched this, it doesn't make a difference in the what?
SWR.
SWR.
It doesn't change.
It doesn't change. And so this is non-reactive. So we just had it in PVC post because it's my deck.
As long as you mount everything below here, don't put anything above that clamping. Use this from here and here. That's just enough to hold it.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, and I think we've gone over my time for a short, but we'll see. I'm going to put this up because I know if people ask me questions, I won't know. So this is the easy way. And I'm going to try to remember to put the Amazon link for these doohickeys in my description.